Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today we're going to do a brief look at Far Cry Primal, just taking a look at the benchmark here in 4K and 1440. And the reason for doing this is that the game just came out today, but we still don't have a game-ready driver for it, so I'm seeing some inconsistencies in the performance here going from 4K to 1440, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I want to wait for that game-ready driver to actually do a performance review for you guys, so that's why I've decided to just do a quick update here on launch day and show you guys the game's benchmark at 4K and 1440, and I am running at these settings that you saw me using here, pretty much completely maxed out, but I do have motion blur turned off because I just personally I don't like motion blur, and I don't think it really adds a very big performance impact to a game really anyway. So it's just something I don't like looking at. It also doesn't look very good on YouTube. But here we are running through the benchmark at 4K, and you'll see that the GPUs are actually scaling very well, and I'm running on my two GTX 980 Ti's here just to show the SLI scaling. So we can see it's running at 4K, getting up around like 45-50 FPS, which for 4K is really, it's not horrible. I would like to see a driver to give maybe a little bit extra performance there, but this is a nice looking game. It's very demanding. It's running at 4K, and I really don't have a big problem with the 4K performance because as you see, it's scaling. The cards are getting used to up over 90% usage pretty much all the time here, and there wasn't any big frame rate lags or spikes or hitches or anything like that. The minimum FPS there, only down to 40, so that's a pretty decent number for 4K. But now when we switch over to 1440, you can see I'm getting around like the same FPS, and the GPUs aren't getting pushed as hard. And VSync is not on here. VSync is off in the game as well as in the driver. I've gone into the drivers to hard turn it off for all games in Far Cry Primal. I always do that for all my testing. But you'll see here, it's not getting pushed all the way at 1440, so there's definitely some weird things going on here with the drivers, so that's part of the reason I want to wait to get a game-ready driver, and I'm hoping that NVIDIA will push one out by the end of the day. They're usually pretty good about getting these things out on launch day, which is today, so hopefully sometime today we'll have one, and then I can start working on the full performance review, and I'll test the 970 and all that stuff like we always do on the channel with the ultra-wide and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, guys. I just hope you appreciated this little update, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra.